Raul, before we start?
Wait, we are starting now.
All right.
We are live on Rockin' with Rahul and the Three Amigos. We got a we got one of the special guests on here in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Please welcome Mr. Chet Coupe. He's one of a kind, and he's the famous of the Coupe family.
He's the most famous Coupe. Is that what
Yeah,
you're trying to say?
he's the most famous Coupe ever.
Well, thank you. I
That-
appreciate that.
If that's not a compliment, I don't know what is, right?
Well, actually, Trevor's the most famous Coupe because he just got married the other day.
Ah, he did, huh? You didn't talk to him beforehand?
Yeah, our middle son got married on Friday.
How was everything? Everything go
The
over?
wedding was awesome. They had it at Landis Creek Golf Course, which is the old Limerick Golf Club,
Okay.
and it really was a beautiful
It
ceremony.
was in Limerick.
What's that?
It was in Limerick, you said?
Yeah.
I don't live too far from Limerick, Chad. I live in Collegeville.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, it was the old Limerick Golf Course, which is now called Landis Creek. But it was a beautiful day. The sun was out. A little cold for pictures outside, but they all turned out beautiful. The wedding was fantastic. The reception was out of this world. So really a fun day.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
everything went okay.
So we have two kids married, 2 to go.
2 to go?
Kevin, our youngest son, is getting married in March.
Wow. You're just
You know
pushing
Kevin,
him
right,
out.
Rahul?
Yeah, I know Kevin. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just pushing him out, aren't you, Chet?
Trying to.
Yeah. How old are your was it son?
So let's see, Ryan's 30. They're all North Penn graduates. Ryan is 35, graduated in 2008. Trevor is 33, graduated in 2010. Kevin is 30, graduated in 2013. And our daughter.
Oh, he's my age,
Jenna-
Kevin.
What's that?
He's my age.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 31. I'm 31.
Okay. Yeah. Kevin's 30. And then our daughter, Jenna, is 25 and graduated North Penn in 2018.
Excellent.
The same year the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I was when we went to the parade that year.
Yeah, then we went to the parade again this year. That was fun. Kat, you had a good time with us.
You think there'll be another parade this year?
Hopefully.
Would you want to go, Chad? If there's no parade this year, would you want to go?
Just go down. Just go down to where the parade would be.
Hey,
And
Chad,
just stand there like they won.
hey, Chad, if another parade happens this year, I'm going to try to get away with it and ask my work and I can take off to go to the parade because I really want to go.
Here you go. Call in sick. Go.
Charlie, I can't do that. I'll get fired, right, Rahul?
Yeah.
Rahul, are you call in
What
sick?
was
How
down
you
there last year?
Or do you go to work if you have to, or just go?
I don't know. Let's see how they do in the playoff first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think?
If we beat Washington on Saturday, I think we can win the division.
Yeah, they should beat Washington, and then they have a tough game with Buffalo, but I think they can handle Buffalo. Buffalo's been up and down all year.
Yeah. And then
And then we close out with Washington. It's weird the way they did the schedule this year with playing Washington. I guess they figured Washington was going to be more competitive since they were in the NFC Championship game last year.
Yeah.
But Washington really had a horrendous season this year.
Yeah, they had a terrible season.
Yeah.
So, and plus they're shutting Jaden Daniel for the whole rest of the season. So
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota is gonna finish the season.
Well, don't underestimate Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Remember when we guys were probably young when Chip Kelly was the coach here, but remember when Chip Kelly wanted to draft Marcus Mariota?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when Chip Kelly was coaching Marcus Mariota at Oregon. Was it
Yep.
Oregon?
Yeah. Oregon.
Yeah.
And then everybody thought that Chip Kelly was going to move up in the draft to make the the trade for Mariota, and it never happened.
No. Yeah, and then a lot of things happened. I mean, I had some positive vibes about Chip Kelly coming to the Eagles because I thought from watching his Oregon teams that they had a lot to offer with the option with moving players from one side to the other, running crossing routes. I thought that Oregon offense was excellent.
Oh yeah,
Then he comes to Philly and I didn't see any of that offense.
yeah.
It became
Well,
a,
if
it
you remember,
became it became
I
a
was saying, remember
vanilla.
the first, remember Chip Kelly's first game here was against the Washington Redskins, and Eagles blew them out on I think it was Monday night football that year.
Yeah,
And then they made the playoffs under Chip Kelly his first year, and then it went downhill from there.
yeah.
Yeah,
He shouldn't. He should. Chip Kelly should never have traded LaShawn McCoy.
He got rid of LaShawn, and who else he got?
Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, traded away. Remember he brought in Sam Bradford.
Yeah,
He was horrible.
and
Yeah.
what's his name from Stanford, the tight end Zach Ertz.
Yeah, Ertz.
I mean,
That was horrible.
he was a hell of a tight end. He still is. I mean, he plays
Yeah.
for the Cardinals, and
Yeah.
as terrible as they are, and as horrible as their quarterback is, he still makes some incredible catches. I guess he has to. He's out there on an island by himself.
Yeah,
It's is out for the season, Charlie.
yeah. I felt bad for him when he tore his ACL
When did that happen?
Last
2
week.
weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you guys
geez.
been watching Hard Knocks?
No, no, not yet.
You get
Starting.
HBO?
I'm starting to watch it.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good. They had Zach Ertz mic'd up for that game when he tore his ACL.
Oh
He
my
was
God.
very emotional. Yeah, you have to
Oh,
watch
sure.
it.
Oh God. That makes me sick in the stomach just thinking about him tearing his ACL. Because
Hey.
that, with as old as he is now, I guess he's what, 32, somewhere in
Yeah,
there?
he's. I'm sure this will
Yeah.
probably be. I think that's why he was so emotional. He
Because
probably
that
knew
shit-
that was his last game that he'd ever play.
Yeah, in the last game he played, he ended with an injury like an ACL tear. That's horrible, man.
He's 35 years old.
35.
Yeah.
So he knows it's over, and when you're
Yeah.
living the dream you had from the time you were a little kid,
I
when it
think.
ends like that, it's
Yeah.
just like I can feel for the guy.
I
You know
think
what I mean,
he should.
Chet?
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he should play for another. He should try and play for another 3 or 4 years.
He'll never.
Who,
No,
Zach Ertz?
no, because I'll tell you why.
No, he's
Because
done.
the operation is one thing, the recovery is another, and then getting himself back in football shape. He's 35 years old. That's a tall task. I mean, and
Yeah.
to be ready for next season, no, no. I mean, the young bucks, they tear their ACLs and they're able to get back, but they're young. They have, it just, yeah, your body parts seem to change as you make your way through your 30s,
Yeah,
and if you tear something, it's torn for good.
yeah, yeah. I tore my ACL about 20 years ago playing flag football,
Oh
Yeah.
man,
and I was going up for a pass, and when I came down, got my legs tangled up with two other guys.
oh,
All their weight fell on the side of my leg, and I just heard a loud pop. And I swear I thought my leg snapped in half. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like a bone breaking.
Well, that's
yeah.
And
dangerous.
it's not fun.
That's
No.
scary.
Yeah, that is.
Anytime you hear that pop, you know something's wrong. I injured myself coaching football, high school football. I was teaching the receivers how to run a seam route. So I turned, I picked up my left foot to make the next step, and when I picked up my left foot, I heard a pop,
Oh boy.
and it was one of those. I forget the medical term for what it was, but I ended up with RSD, meaning that the pain never went away. It never went. And most of the time, when the swelling goes down, the pain goes with it.
Yeah.
This didn't happen like that, and I was 46 years old and I had to retire.
Where did you coach?
I coached at A&C. That's where that happened at A&C, the Academy of the New Church.
Oh yeah, okay.
I coached a year at Cardinal Doherty. I coached a few years at A&C. Let's see who else. That's all I can think of right now. And I coached youth football. I coached with the Willow Grove Bears. Years ago, I played and coached with the Allen Eagles. Yeah.
Okay.
So Chet, can you talk about your real estate business?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was just about to ask him, bro.
Yeah,
business.
absolutely. So I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Real Estate. Been doing real estate now for about 8 years. I work out of the Montgomeryville office. I also do mortgages. I've done mortgages. I used to be the in-house loan officer for Weichert, dating way back to God, before you guys were born, actually, way back in 1990. I was the in-house loan officer for Weichert for the Springhouse office, Doylestown, New Hope, and Yardley. But yeah, I love real estate.
Yeah.
You guys looking to buy a house? No, you already bought a house, right, Rahul?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you didn't use me as your realtor.
I may need a realtor, Chet. So leave your name and number with Raul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
If things get any better here, I'm going to need a realtor real fast.
Yeah.
I should have called you like last year when I was searching for houses.
Yeah.
Well, why
tell
did
people, I tell people all the time that a lot of people say, well, I'm going to wait, or they're renting right now. And you know the average home price over the last 5 years, if you go back to 2020, I think the median price in this area was 330,000. You know what the median price is now for a home?
What?
700,000.
455 is the median price. So it's gone up 125,000 over the last 5 years. So people that bought back in 2020, okay, have made $125,000 in equity over the last 5 years. So that's like giving yourself a bonus of $25,000 at the end of each year.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second.
Yeah, I can see that. I live in Willow Grove. When I moved in here, I paid $98,000 for the house. $98,000. The last house in the neighborhood that went for under 100. Now, you're right. There was a house that went up around the corner and was sold, and that must have gone for like $400,000.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But that's the only thing that's going up. Is real estate.
If any viewers are watching, if you have any question for Chet Coupe, for the best Chet Coupe ever, you can go on the chat box on YouTube and ask some questions. So you can ask any questions to Mr. Coupe, Chet Coupe, the best Coupe ever.
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram at Chet Coupe or Facebook at Chet Coupe also.
There you go. Okay.
I'll be glad to answer any questions anybody has.
Okay.
But yeah, absolutely. If people are renting right now, if you're paying $2,500 a month or more in rent, definitely please give me a call, because you should be in a home right now. You can get a mortgage for less than $2,500 a month.
My son just moved back here from Seattle, and him and his girlfriend, they don't have a pot to pee in, but they were able to get a loan or whatever, okay, to rent a house down there in Manayunk, and they're paying like 2 G's, I think.
Yeah.
That's that's a pretty rich or a pretty happening neighborhood. It's been like that for years.
Oh, I love Manayunk. That's a great area.
Yeah.
I just sold a house to one of my former. You mentioned you coached football. I coached Hatfield baseball for the better part of 15 or 20 years. And I've sold a couple of homes to some of my former players. Actually, one of them just bought in Manayunk not that long ago.
Wow. That's cool. That really is.
There's a comment from one of the viewers. Who's Chet's favorite child?
Who's my favorite what?
Child.
My
Favorite
favorite child?
Like you can answer
they're
that.
all in a tie for first. How's
Yeah,
that?
there you go. Perfect. That was perfect. You never ask a man who his favorite is while you're on the radio. You wait
Let
till
me guess. Did that question come from Trevor?
No, it didn't come from Trevor.
Okay.
So what got
So
you
who-
into real
So
estate, Chet?
who's your favorite child, Mr. Coupe?
I told you they're all in a tie for first. Ryan, Trevor, Kevin, and Jen. I love them all.
There you go.
We're very blessed. How did I get into real estate? Both my parents were realtors. They owned a real estate company in New Jersey. So it's something I had always thought about. And my father was in the car business. My grandfather owned a Chevrolet agency called Coupe Chevrolet in Glenside back in the, going back in the 50s and 60s. And tell you an interesting story real fast. My dad worked for my grandfather as a car salesman. And the very first car he ever sold was to Bert Lahr. Do you know who Bert Lahr is?
Yeah, he was the lion in Wizard of Oz.
Yep, very good. He was the Cowardly Lion. My dad sold him. I guess he was he was more of a stage actor, and they were performing at the Forest Theater in Philadelphia. And I guess needed a car and drove to my, or I don't know if he drove or whatever, got to my grandfather's agency in Glenside and bought a car off my dad.
Oh
That's
wow!
cool.
What was it like when you
Cowardly
brought a car?
Lion.
What was it like when you brought a car off your dad? What was that like?
Well, I'm sorry, what's that?
What was it like when you brought a car off your dad? What was that like?
When he bought a car off my dad?
When you brought a car off your dad?
When I bought a car?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't have to buy it. My dad owned my dad owned the car agency. When my grandfather passed away, my father and his brother, my uncle, took it over. And then they moved the agency from Glenside to Flowertown, like in the 70s. And I was still in high school at the time. So it was nice. We used to get a demo car. My sister used to drive a Corvette, and we used to throw snowballs at her in the wintertime whenever she would drive by our bus stop.
Does your father and his brother, your uncle, still run it? Do they still run it? Or...
No, they sold the agency to McGarity in Flowertown.
McGarity Chevrolet.
McGarity Chevrolet. And now it's not even McGarity anymore. Now it's a Planet Fitness.
There you go. You go from real estate.
Our town is
to,
on the way.
to a
Our town's on the way to Philly, and it's close to Bluebell.
Yeah.
Yes. I think they moved from Glenside to Flowertown because they were in the 70s because they thought Glenside was too close to the city.
Did
They
you
moved out towards Flowertown.
did you go to college for real estate?
No, I did not. I went to Montgomery County Community College also, but I actually went for journalism. And then I had a job for short period writing for a golf magazine. It was a local golf magazine in the Philadelphia area. You guys, like I said, are too young to remember. Charlie might remember. Do you remember the IVB Golf Classic, Charlie? Charlie still there?
See, I'm here. It froze.
Oh, okay. I said when I used to write for a golf magazine, and I got to cover the IVB Golf Classic, which was a PGA Tour stop in White Marsh Valley Country Club.
Yeah.
And actually, I got to interview Tom Kite, who is now in the Golf PGA Hall of Fame, and he won his first pro tournament ever at the IVB Golf Classic, and I got to interview him when I was in college at Monco.
Yeah, Tom Kite. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a name from the past, a blast from the past. Back there with Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Was he in that group?
Oh yeah, Jack Nicklaus was there, Arnold Palmer. My mom used to take me there when I was a kid, and she would always get the pros would come across the bridge at White Marsh Valley Country Club on their way to the driving range, and my mom would always go up to every pro and stop them to make sure that they got their picture with me. So I have pictures of me with Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, Lee Trevino, Basically, any famous golfer back in the era back then, they all came to White Marsh, and I have a picture of me that my mom took of me with them.
Gary Player, the South African.
Yeah, he's still. Do you know Gary Player is like, I think he's almost 90 years old now, and he can still shoot par.
Wow, I would believe it. But who was the? I thought it was him that died in that plane.
You're thinking of Tony Lima.
Oh,
I think that was Tony Lima, if I remember correctly.
Because I thought it was the guy that wore the plaids and all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Tony Lima. Yeah, Gary Player is still very much alive and kicking.
Well, I thought it was Gary Player. That's who I thought. Okay, all right.
Yeah. And like I said, the guy's 90 years old. He still works out every day. He still plays golf every day. And according to Gary Player, he can still shoot par. Pretty good.
Chad, speaking of working out, do you still work out at your age? Do you still work out, right?
Oh, I try to. Not as much as I like, but yeah, we try to. My
At
wife
your
and I
age.
go to Planet Fitness in Montgomeryville there.
Yeah. I was going to. Yeah.
Can you Chad? There's a viewer watching the show. He wants you to tell the story about Gino Arumia.
Who's that?
Gino Arumia.
Oh, gee. Yeah, we were at Monco at the same time. We went to Montgomery County Community College and playing floor hockey. Well, Gino was a very, very good athlete. Of course, he was a very good basketball player. They used to crush our team in intramural basketball.
Yeah.
But he also played intramural hockey, and he and I got into it one time in front of the net, like jabbing each other with our sticks, and yeah, we started going at it a little bit.
Cross-checking each other. So you drop the sticks on the floor.
Hey, Chad. Jenna asked, "Who's Chad's favorite child?"
Who asked that?
Jenna, your daughter.
Jenna.
William, I already asked that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
was
they're all tied for first.
Oh, okay.
He loves them all equally. Yeah. Just remember, William, if you got to get out from work, just call in sick, cough, gag,
If the
throw
Eagles
up,
parade,
whatever you
if
have
the
to do.
Eagles parade happens again this year, well,
Even if it doesn't, you can go down there and pretend it's going by.
Chad,
let's like Rahul said, Charlie. Let's wait and see what happens in the playoffs first with the Eagles, right?
Oh yeah, I'm kidding around. Whatever happens.
Chad, one of the two of the viewers, Becca and Trevor, they want to know what is your deepest fear?
What is my deepest fear?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'll have to think about that for a second.
Sounds like you're on a dating game. What is your deepest fear?
Yeah.
How many?
What is my deepest fear? Well, that's a good. I haven't really thought about that.
Wow.
Think for a second.
Such metaphysical questions we have here.
Yeah. I guess my deepest fear is having anything happen to any of my children or my wife.
Yeah.
I think that's, parents' biggest fear is anything happening to any of their family members.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What's your biggest fear, Rahul?
I haven't thought of that, but I've once I think of something, I will get back to it.
Okay.
What's my biggest fear? Something happening to one of my two children or my granddaughter.
Oh, you have a grandchild. Congratulations.
Thank you. She's 3 years old. And she's full of piss and vinegar.
I realize. Okay. Oh. Hopefully,
we're still waiting for our first, but hopefully soon.
Hopefully, nothing doesn't happen, Charlie.
What's that?
Hopefully, nothing happens to any of your family members.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I didn't catch it.
Hopefully, nothing bad happens to any of your family members.
Well, thank you, William. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much.
We just gotta pray every day.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So, uh, Chet, and how does it work to become a real estate agent? Is there don't you have to take some classes and or what? I'm not. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, do
So
you have to go to college for that?
no. So I went to Schlichter Kratz. You can either take your classes online or you can go in person. It took me, I think, about a month. I want to say I went Monday. I went twice a week. Monday night from 6 to 9:30, and then Thursday morning from 9 until 12:30. And I think the classes ran about 5 to 6 weeks. I want to say. And really, all the classes do is they prepare you for the state exam. And then you have to pass the state exam. And as long as you pass the state exam, you can become a licensed realtor. Then it's just a question of which real estate company you decide to go with. And I elected to go with Keller Williams. And if anybody out there is thinking about going into real estate, I highly recommend Keller Williams because they have an absolutely fantastic training program. As I said, all the classes do is prepare you to take the state exam.
Right.
But after I took the state exam, I'm like, okay, what do I do? I mean, I knew a lot about real estate, obviously, from being in the mortgage business for so many years.
Right.
And because both my parents are realtors, I was familiar with, the whole process, but still it was almost like I didn't know what I didn't know.
Right.
And the nice thing about Keller Williams is that they have an excellent training program, and they assigned me a one-on-one coach, Jason Driscoll, and he told me, he said, think of me as your lifeguard, because there are going to be a lot of times out there where you feel like you're drowning, and he said, and I'll throw you a life preserver. And oh my God, did he ever? He was an absolute godsend. And like I said, I can't thank Jason highly enough for everything that I've learned over all the years from him. I
Oh,
still
that's
call him to
excellent.
this day about. That's the nice thing about real estate is so many different things come up day to day. Every day is a new day. You never know what you're going to run into. And yeah, it's nice to have somebody there that you can reach out to.
Now, do you?
One of the viewers, two of the viewers, they have question for Chet. Um, one viewer, Kevin Coupe, he says Becker's and Trevor's deepest fear is not that he's inadequate. His deepest fear is that he's powerful beyond measures. And uh,
Wow, man.
and Becca and Trevor wants to know what is your favorite Taylor Swift song?
What is my favorite Taylor Swift song?
Yeah.
Shake It Off. I think
Yeah,
that's what it's called. Shake It
Yeah,
Off.
we'll go with that. Shake it off. Yeah,
Hey,
I've seen
Shake It
that
Off
video.
for Love Story. Actually,
Yeah, Love
I've
Story.
seen that video. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's a
that's
ticket.
my favorite song too. Love Story.
yeah, I think there are only two Taylor Swift songs I know.
I don't know any except Shake It. Uh,
Rahul, do you like that song Love Story by Taylor Swift that came out
Yeah,
like 2009, 2010?
yeah, I like
Wait,
it.
when did it came out? Was it 2009 or 2010? It was one of those 2 years between.
Do you like Taylor
yeah,
Swift, Will?
Yeah, I do.
yeah. And I have a radio show every Monday night from 7 to 10 p.m. from
Probably
Monco
classics.
Radio. I
So,
play everything from the British invasion through the 60s, 70s, and into the 80s.
Oh, wow.
So if you're up for listening to some good music, dial in montgoradio.com. Hit the
Okay.
little button, and you'll hear me.
There
and
used to be a disc jockey here in Philadelphia by the name of Don Cannon.
Yeah,
You ever hear of
yeah.
him?
Oh, yeah, he was at WFIL, Sunny
Yeah,
104.5.
yeah. I used to be his personal caddy at Cedarbrook.
Oh, wow. I know he was a big golfer, Don
Yeah.
Cannon. He had his own show on TV about golfing, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I used to work as the assistant golf pro at Cedarbrook.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. When
yeah, I,
back when I was in my early 20s, one of the first jobs I had was my family, and that's another story I'll tell you real fast. And so this will make Trevor laugh, I'm sure, if he's watching. But my family were members at Cedarbrook Country Club, and I started playing golf when I was 7 years old. Always loved golf, still do to this day. But I've never ever had a hole in one. I taught my wife how to play, and she had a hole in one her first year of playing golf.
Oh
How do you like
man,
that?
you're a hell of a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a hell of a golfer.
Or yeah, that too. That's
Trevor
great.
laughs because every time we play golf and we're hooked up with a different twosome, I always tell that story. So I had to share it on here as well.
I have a question for you.
I
I'm a lousy golfer. It started right off right there, but I like to golf, and I have it in a couple of years. I
Okay,
was
well, we'll
wondering,
figure it out.
is there somewhere where I can go and play? You know what I mean? Like a par 3 course or something to get used to hitting the ball and stuff like that.
Well, there used to be a great par 3 course in Norristown called Woody's. Do you remember Woody's?
Yes.
Yeah, it's no longer there, unfortunately. But Walt's Golf Farm up in up where Will lives in Collar or not Royersford, I guess there's Limerick.
Limerick. Yeah, I live.
Yeah, Limerick, right on what's that, Ridge Pike, right, Will?
Yes, yeah,
Ridge Avenue there.
Yeah.
Right by Turtle Creek Golf Club. There's a chip and putt there, and that's a good place to learn. There's also a driving range.
Where's this place at, Chet?
It's right on in Limerick. It's called Walt's
It's close
Golf
to where
Farm.
I live, Charlie. It's close to where I live.
Okay.
WALTZ, Walt's Golf Farm. There's like a 9-hole chip and putt, and all the holes are only like 50, 60, 70 yards long. But it's a good place to to learn. But I'll be glad to take you out to the driving range if you want to go out sometime.
That would be great.
yeah.
Thank you.
Me and William will join you guys also.
Yeah,
The
I'll
one
give you
closer-
guys.
the
I'll give
one
you guys
closer-
a group. I'll give
the
you
one
guys a group
closer-
discount.
The
Hold
one
on,
closer
William.
to my house, Raul.
Yeah.
And who's gonna be welcome to pick me up from my house?
Have you ever gone to Top Golf? Top Golf
No.
is a lot of fun.
Where's that? Where's that?
In King of Prussia.
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay, you've seen it though, right? Have you seen it?
Maybe
It's not. It's
I
real
probably,
close to
I
King of
probably
Prussia
may
Mall.
have, but I can't recall.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
a lot of
close to
fun.
where the
It's a
King
driving
Prussia?
range.
Is
Hold
it close
on.
to the King of Prussia Mall?
Yep.
Miss Kat, I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
When the kids were young, and you and Mrs. Coupe were away, who would get into fight most? Who would
Who would get into fights more?
Yeah, and who would
Well, Ryan and Trevor used to fight all the time.
yeah.
It got to the point where we were actually going to get them like boxing gloves and a punching bag, so that they would stop beating each other up. But yeah, when they were little growing up, they would fight over everything. We would go to the mall. They would fight about who got to push the button for the elevator. Who got to push the button, open the door. Who got to do this? Who got to do that? If we went to a hotel, who got to use the room key first to get into the room. They would fight over who got the orange popsicle, who got the blue popsicle. Yeah, they would fight over anything and everything back then.
Well, they grew up now. They're not like that.
They're still punching each other out.
Are they
No,
still punching each other out?
Yeah, I'm kidding. I said that. I'm kidding.
What about Jenna?
Jenna, no, they never fought with Jenna. She was the sweetest daughter growing up. She still is. Sweetest daughter any parent could ever ask for.
And
Right.
what? And so
That's
You
great.
met Jenna. You met Jenna at the parade.
So is Kevin Ryan? What's your other son's name again? The other one, your third one?
Ryan's the oldest, then Trevor, and Kevin's the youngest boy.
How
What
about
about
Kevin?
Kevin?
Was Kevin fighting also, or
No, not too much. I mean, they picked on Kevin, being the two older brothers. He got picked on a lot, which I don't think he liked too much. But,
Kevin said Ryan threw me to our living room coffee table, and Trevor threw me down the basement stairs, and I made a butt imprint damage to our wall.
yeah, that I believe.
Nothing a
Funniest-
father wants to hear more than, fights of his children from years ago. We're interviewing this man. He's a real estate agent.
So Ryan drew Trevor through Ryan drew Trevor drew Kevin down in the basement.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually threw them or I don't know what happened, but fortunately they were all okay. But the funniest thing they ever did to Kevin, Trevor had a party. It was not a party, but had some of his friends over one night, and Kevin fell asleep on the couch down in the basement when he was probably only like 8 or 9 at the time, and they took a black magic marker and put a mustache on him, permanent marker. Oh my God, he was so mad when he woke up.
That is so funny.
Alcohol gets that off.
When Trevor threw that party.
What's that?
How old were they when Trevor threw that party?
Well, let me see.
Trevor and Ryan at the time.
Yeah, they were. Well, Ryan's 33. I'm sorry, Ryan's 35. Kevin's 30. So they were probably like 14 at the time, 13, 14. And Kevin was like 8 or 9, or I guess around 9 or 10, maybe. Yeah. That's what older brothers will do, though.
Well, yeah. I only have a sister, one sibling. That's it. I never had a brother though.
Rahul's your brother. I'm your brother. Right?
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
There you go. There you go.
I have a couple of friends.
Kevin said Trevor was 12 that time.
What?
He was 12 years old.
Oh, Trevor was 12 years old, or Kevin was 12 years old?
Trevor was 12 years old.
Okay, yeah. Kevin was probably like 8 at the time, I'm guessing, because he was pretty young in the picture. We have a picture of it still.
Out of the 3 boys, who would cry the most and who would poop in the diaper the most?
Oh, come on, Rahul. Come on.
I don't remember. I was too long ago.
Yeah, clean it up, guys. Let's interview this man.
Who would get grounded the most?
Yeah,
who would get grounded the most?
Yes.
That's a good question. Who would get grounded the most? They all got grounded for various reasons, but I would say probably it was probably a tie between Ryan and Trevor. Kevin was a close second.
That's what happens when you have all those boys.
Yeah.
3 boys.
But you do love them. You love them all.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, there.
And Rahul, which one did you graduate with?
I graduated with Trevor.
Oh, okay.
He's the best. He's the best Trevor ever.
Did you tell me? Did one of you guys tell me one time that he's a fan of an NFL football team? I know it's not the Eagles. Which one was it?
Who, Trevor?
What? Yeah.
Trevor was always a Giants fan growing up, but now I think he's come around and he's an Eagles fan. But Kevin, our youngest son, even to this day, is still a big Carolina Panther fan.
Really?
Don't ask me how that happened. But I remember one year when he was like 12 years old, he wanted a Steve Smith. Do you remember Steve Smith, Rahul?
Yeah, the receiver,
the wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. But Kevin wanted a Steve Smith jersey for Christmas that one year, and ever since then he's been a Carolina, and he's a Carolina Tar Heel basketball fan too. So,
Trevor and Becca wants to know if Trevor can paint a house in 2 hours and you can paint a house in 4 hours, how long would it take us to paint a house together?
6 divided by 2 is 3 hours. So figured that's the quickest.
Tell Trevor to come up with some better questions.
Yeah.
All right, so Rahul.
Yeah.
I put together a little game here for us. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready to play. Yeah.
Okay. So do you listen to WIP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So WIP, you know that you have that the trivia called Beat the Hammer.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to that?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. So this is going to be called Rumble with Rahul.
There you go.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are all, I'm going to ask you guys all Philadelphia. These are all Philadelphia sports trivia questions. Okay.
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 And then you guys can each give me your answer. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll let Charlie and Will answer first before you answer. Okay, Raul?
Okay, yeah.
All right. So first question. Who was the Eagles starting quarterback to begin the 2010 season?
Michael Vick.
Okay, Charlie, what do you say?
I'm kind of stuck here. uh, Quarterback. Norm Snead keeps coming to mind, but it wasn't him.
No, 2010.
No, I know. I know. I
Norm
don't.
Snead. Oh my God, boy, that's
I
going
know
way
who
back.
it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I had not. I
I
had not
know
a
who
clue.
it is.
Okay, who'd you say, Raul?
Kevin Cobb.
No, Will is correct. Michael Vick.
Ah,
Very good, Will.
Woo-hoo.
All right, that's one for Will.
Because he wasn't playing the Eagles that time. I knew it.
Yeah. All right, so this one, you guys, I'm sure will know. We'll see. Which player threw the pass that Nick Foles caught in the famous Philly special play in the Super Bowl? Which player threw the pass to Nick Foles?
Trey Burton.
Okay, who do you guys say? Will?
I would say
that
Malcolm
was one.
Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins.
Hey, who'd you say?
Malcolm Jenkins.
Okay, no. Charlie, any guesses?
I can guess the position. I can just guess that it was either a wide receiver or a running back.
Well, I mean, Roll was correct. It was Trey Burton.
Oh, yeah.
Very good, Will.
No, Trey. I mean, Roll.
Very good, Raul.
Thanks.
Okay. So, okay, question 3. When did the Eagles play their last game? What year did the Eagles play their last game at Veterans Stadium?
2001.
2003.
2001, 2003. Roll.
I think 2001.
Okay. Well, you're all very close. It was actually 2002.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're all very. So I'll tell you another quick story about the old vet. You guys remember? Well, you guys are. Will and Raul, do you guys have any memories of the vet?
Yeah, I do. I have this. I have this picture, this Phillies picture of me and my dad when we went to the Phillies game at the Veterans Stadium in 2003.
Yeah.
We used to spend a lot of time up in the 700 level.
Yeah,
I bet you saw a lot of fights up there, right?
Yeah, everything that you could possibly do was done up in the 700 level, and around that whole that they had a walk around up there, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Do you remember what the vet was famous for?
Rats.
That. But what did it have? What did it have that no other NFL stadium had?
and
A
plus,
jail cell.
yeah,
They were the only stadium that had an actual jail cell in the stadium.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and plus the fans threw snowballs. The fans threw snowballs in the vet stadium.
Yeah. I remember one when my wife and I first started dating, we went to a game there. I think it was a 4:00 game against the Giants, and we stayed after the game and were partying in the parking lot. And before we knew it, they closed all the gates and we couldn't get out. We had to scale. I don't know if you remember the fences at the old vet, but the fences were about 10 feet high,
Yeah.
and we had to scale the fence. And my wife, we were, like I said, we were just dating at the time. And turned to my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time. I said, "Do you think you can climb that fence?" And she said, "Of course I can climb that fence." And sure enough, she climbed the fence, but as she was coming across on the other side, she cut her wrist on the top
Ooh.
of the fence
Yeah.
and was bleeding pretty badly. And when she climbed down, there was a restaurant down the road from the vet called Medora's Mecca. Did you ever hear of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right at the corner of Patterson and Broad there. And I ran into the restaurant there, and I said, tell them that my wife cut her wrist very badly, and I said, "Do you have any bandages?" And grabbed as many bandages and paper towels as I could find, and ran back and bandaged her up. But I thought she was never going to talk to me again after that night. She did.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She knew you were a good man when you bandaged her up. Ran from the vet all the way down to Patterson Avenue. That's
Chet,
So
since you, Trevor, Ryan, and Kevin go golfing, out of you all four of you guys, who's the best golfer
right now is probably Trevor.
right
No,
now?
I still beat him score wise. Trevor has a very good long. Trevor can hit the ball a long way. Give you an idea, the 18th hole at Pinecrest is 400 yards from the men's tee to green, and Trevor didn't drive the green, but he was very very close. So he hits the ball a long way, but he still has problems with his chipping and putting. So I can still outscore him, but he hits the ball a lot further than I do now.
Okay.
Chad, do the boys take you golfing for Father's Day or for your birthday? I know your
Yeah.
birthday was past.
Well, my birthday's in November. My birthday's in November, so kind of cold to golf in November. But yeah, Father's Day we've gone golfing on a number of Father's Days, which I
Did
absolutely
you go? Did they took you for golfing for Father's Day this year?
yeah. Not this year, but a couple years ago we did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over and played over at Twin Woods right in Hatfield here.
Kevin
Chet. Chet.
said I'm the best by far. My handicap is 2.
Good for him.
Chet. I'd like to take you up on your offer. I would like to go to the driving range with you because that's where it starts, right? Driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does
I'd like to hook up with you.
Does any of the boys cheat while playing golf with you?
Do any of the boys what?
Do they cheat?
Cheat?
Yeah.
No.
While playing golf.
We don't allow cheat. We don't allow cheating when playing golf.
Yeah.
Golf is a gentleman's game.
That's right.
Hey, Chad,
If you've ever watched a pro tournament, if either of you ever watched a tournament on TV,
Yes.
if a pro accidentally moves the ball by that much, they call a penalty on themselves. Okay, which can mean the difference between winning or losing the tournament, one stroke. And literally, if the ball moves, I know you probably can't even see the space between my fingers there, but if they go over and get ready to hit the shot and accidentally tap the ball and it moves even just a sliver, they call a penalty on themselves. That's how much of a gentleman's game that it is.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I would like to play. It's something I've wanted to do.
Hey, So, Chad, which one of your kids think that will get married next? Ryan, Kevin, or Jenna?
Well, Kevin's getting married in March, so his wedding's coming up in a couple more months now. And then Jenna, I don't know about Jenna. I haven't talked to her about she hasn't mentioned anything about her wedding plan. So
that guy I met, which is her boyfriend? What's his
Mark,
name?
yeah, Mark.
Mark, yeah, the
yeah,
one
he's a
that
good guy.
did he propose to her yet?
Not yet. We're gonna have to start putting the pressure on him.
You think he'll propose to her sometime next year?
Yeah.
Kat, when you and your wife first met, were you guys in college or?
So we actually met at a company called Donnelly Directory. You remember a company called Charlie might remember. Do you remember Donnelly Directory, Charlie?
I think I've heard that.
It sounds familiar.
It was
Sounds familiar.
Reuben H. Donnelly did the yellow pages for Bell many years ago. I don't even think anybody gets a phone book anymore delivered to their house. But back in the old days, people used to get a phone book, and part of that phone book were the yellow pages advertising. So if you had a plumbing business or you're a roofer, dentist, a lawyer, what have you, you would advertise in the yellow pages. And Donnelly did the yellow pages for Bell Atlantic back then. And then Donnelly decided that they were going to come out with their, and that's where I met my wife. Was we both worked at Donnelly Directory. Donnelly decided that they were going to come out with their own phone book and compete with Bell Atlantic for the yellow page advertising space. And so anyway, my wife and I played in a co-ed softball league that summer for Donnelly Directory. I think we had like 4 teams, and we ended up on the same team. I played center field, and she played second base, and that's how we met. Was playing on the same softball team at Donnelly Directory back in 1987.
Where did you take Mrs. Coupe on your first date?
Yeah, where?
Where?
Yeah.
We went to Tiffany's in which is now PJ Welling. Do you know where PJ Wellingham's is in Bluebell?
Yeah.
Oh,
Down the road from Monco there.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, that used to be called Tiffany's Restaurant. That's where we went on our first date.
Really?
there was a Tiffany's restaurant on the boulevard.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Up in the Northeast, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they close down all the Tiffany restaurants?
Yeah, I don't think there's any more Tiffany's anymore. But I knew I was going to marry her that first night.
Well, that's excellent.
And we've been married for 36 years now, 35 years, 36 years.
What month was it you got married?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What month?
What month?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We got married in May of 89. We got married.
Wow.
In 1980, what date was that?
Long time ago.
What day was that in May? Because my parents' wedding anniversary is May 7th.
Oh, we got married May 27th.
It was probably a Saturday. I'd be willing to bet. There you go.
Yeah, my parents got married in 1987, 2 years before you and your wife.
Okay.
Yeah. Raul, what year did your parents got married, Raul?
They got married January 14th.
What year was that?
Like 1989.
Oh, same year as him and Chet and his wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Was the wedding in the United States, Raul, or was it in India?
India.
Okay.
India.
Charlie, what year did you get married?
It was 1947. I've been married for 100 years.
1947?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I knew you were kidding. I know you.
I'll tell you. February 4th, 1984.
Oh, so it's been 41 years for you.
It's been a long time for me. Yes. Yes,
so it'll be 42 years this coming February.
Okay.
Right in the new year. Yeah, my wedding anniversary is next month, May 7th.
Oh, congratulations.
It'll be 3 years since I got married.
Now, do you have any children yet, Will?
Nope.
Any plans to have kids?
His wife is still,
not right now at the moment.
His wife is still in Africa.
Yeah, she's still in Ghana right now, West Africa.
Oh, okay. When will she be coming over here?
Well, as of right now, we don't know.
Okay.
When the president leaves office and someone else comes in, that's when she's going to come across. That's what I believe, William. I bet you, William. I'm telling you. But that's just my thought.
Yeah.
So Rahul, you got to interview Brandon McManus, right?
Yeah, I interviewed Brandon McManus.
Yeah. Do you know that he ranks, I think, like in the top 30 all-time scorers in the NFL?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, he's doing good in the NFL. Brandon McManus.
Did he tell you I used to coach him in baseball?
No.
Yeah, I used to play baseball with my oldest son. I coached him in Connie Mack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What age group is that? Connie Mack baseball.
That ranges from 13 up to 16, 13 through 16.
I bet you had some good ball players on that team.
Oh yeah, yeah, we had
Yeah.
some good teams.
Didn't Trevor play for the North Penn baseball team
He
for
did. He
Kevin,
was a pitcher.
for Kevin Monero?
Yeah, he
Kevin Monero?
played for McCreary. Monero was the pitching coach then, and Trevor was a pitcher.
So did they win the state that time? Did they win the state
They
final?
won states his junior year. They won states his junior year.
Was was he I think he was a good pitcher that year, right?
Trevor was on JV that year. He was a very good pitcher. When he got called up to varsity his sophomore year, he had an awesome sophomore year. He got called up to varsity for the playoffs, but then the playoffs that year they got knocked out. That was the year that they really should have won because they had Eric Ruth on the team back then.
when when he was when he was in college playing baseball in college, did any of the MLB baseball scouts come to see him?
Who? No, Trevor didn't pitch in. Trevor didn't pitch in college. He was done with baseball. It was a hard. Trevor and I used to argue every year about him playing baseball because every year he'd be like, "Dad, I'm not playing baseball this year." And we used to get into a big fight. It was like pulling teeth to get Trevor to play baseball. But yeah, he was done after high school.
He he should have continued playing baseball in college.
He always yells at me for not letting him play more golf because he's a very good golfer now. And when he was at North Penn, I didn't let him play much golf because it would mess up his baseball.
He should have played baseball in college so the scouts MLB scouts could have come and see him, and then he would have played for the Phillies. He could have been on the Phillies.
Don't give him a bigger head than he already has.
Well, Raul, it was his decision. Sometimes you gotta put your needs first. I guess that's what he did, right? Right, Chet?
What's that?
Did he put his needs first? He decided.
Yeah.
But if he would have continued to college and if he would have done well in college, the MLB baseball scouts would have come seen him, and he would be playing for the Phillies right now.
You
No,
know how
I don't know
difficult.
about that.
You know how difficult that is.
Yeah.
If
Guys,
no, hold on a second. If Chet's son was a major caliber pitcher, the scouts would already know about him when he was in high school, and there would be college scouts checking him out in high school.
I remember do you remember Eric Ruth, Rahul?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember when Eric Ruth was in high school, all the he ended up playing, I think he got as high as AA for the Yankees. And I remember all the scouts like sitting in the stands, with their radar guns, sitting behind home plate when Eric was pitching. And yeah, he was phenomenal. If anybody would have made it to the major leagues, I thought it would have been him.
Is he still playing for the Yankees?
I don't believe so. I think he retired. Not retired. I think he just quit playing baseball.
That's a hard road in the minor leagues. It's completely different than the big leagues.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Bull Durham, Raul?
No.
Bull Durham will show you all about minor league baseball, the good and the bad of it. Wouldn't you agree, Chet?
Yeah. What's your favorite sports movie ever, Charlie?
Let's see. Where the guy that built the baseball stadium. What was that called?
Field of
Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
a
my
good one,
favorite.
yeah.
I love
How
it
about
when
you,
they
Raul?
I remember the Titans
Okay.
and the $1 Million Arm.
Yeah.
How about you, Will?
Airbud.
Airbud.
The Airbud Disney movies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did the boys ever watch Airbud? Jenna?
Yeah, I think I remember them watching that when they were little.
What is Air Bud? What was that? I missed that.
The was about a dog. It starts with the first film when they're playing basketball with when
Okay.
a kid named when a kid met a dog and they became best friends in the rest of the films.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much spoilers out if you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. But yeah,
Like they
thanks,
always
Paul.
say, don't give out spoilers, right, Chad?
Yeah.
Right,
So
Rahul?
Chad, yeah. So Chad, if anybody wants to join real estate, or if anybody wants to buy a house from you, like first we'll talk about if someone wants to join real estate, do they have to do an exam?
Yeah. So the first step. Well, first of all, if anybody is listening that is thinking of getting into real estate, if you have any questions, feel free to call me, reach out to me, at Chet Coupe on Instagram or Facebook. I'll be glad to answer any questions for you. But the first step is to, I would talk to a broker, whether it's at Keller Williams or another real estate company, and just decide whether or not that's the type of career you want to get into. And then the first step is to either sign up to take the classes online or go to real estate school and get your license.
You're probably better off going to real estate school. When you think, Chet, I mean, you get to ask questions of the teacher
Yeah, I
right
mean,
there.
I like the hands-on. That's why I went in person as opposed to doing it
Yeah.
online. So, but yeah, I really like the classroom situation because then you can, like you said, you can ask questions.
Yeah.
And if and so since you got into real estate, how many houses have you sold so far since you started going into real estate?
Not enough.
Not enough.
No. Oh God, I have to think. But yeah, that's the thing about real estate is that it's a roller coaster. Like, last year was a phenomenal year. Had one of my best years ever, probably the best year ever. This year has been, not as good, but yeah, it's up and down. And the thing about real estate, like any sale, like a lot of sales jobs, is that it's straight commission. So it's not for everybody. Um, but that's why I would recommend if anybody's thinking of getting into it to, go to a real estate office, whether it's one local or somebody that and talk to the broker or talk to some other realtors. That's the thing about real estate is a lot of times I'll talk to people and, about buying a house or selling their house. And everybody's like, well, my mother-in-law is a realtor, my sister's a realtor, my college roommate's a realtor, my next door neighbor's a realtor, a good friend of mine's a realtor. So it seems like there's a lot of people in real estate, but yeah, reach out to somebody and talk to them and decide whether or not that's a career path for you. So it's a very rewarding job, but it's can be very frustrating at times too, like
Yeah,
any
because
sales job.
it's straight commission,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
You got to hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
William, Kevin Coupe, he said he loved Airbud. Will.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw that. He said, and Raul, I've actually mentioned him right now. I said to him, "We are having fun with your dad on the show," and he said, "I love watching you guys, and I'm listening, and now." And I said to him, "Yep." And great comments, Kevin. They were so funny.
Maybe,
He said, "Thanks,
maybe,
Will. Your guys are great."
maybe Kevin can be a guest on our show.
There you go. I would have Kevin.
Raul, can I ask him right now if he could be on our show on Wednesday, January 21st?
Yeah, Kevin can be.
Wow.
Kevin
January
Coupe.
21st.
Yeah, he'll be a good one to talk to because you can talk to him about the Carolina Panthers, especially if they make the playoffs.
Kevin and Ryan can both be a guest on our show.
What about Trevor?
Well, I don't think you'll ever get Ryan on there. Maybe Trevor.
Kevin and Trevor, both, or we could do all three brothers, like we
Like we
got,
did with the Brooke brothers?
right,
Yeah, that's what I was
we
thinking.
got the Brooks brothers.
Yeah.
We got Derek, Sean, and Wes Brooks.
Mm.
So we can get all three brothers on the show.
Yeah.
Mr. Coop, do you know Do you know the Brooks brother? Derek Brooks, Sean Brooks, and Wes Brooks.
No, I don't know them.
They went to North Penn High School also, and
Okay. Did they
all,
graduate with you?
yeah, and all three of them were a guest on our show.
Oh, that's
So
pretty cool.
so we could get all three Coop's brother on the show.
Well, don't forget my daughter too. Get her on there.
Well,
Yeah,
we will do. Do you want, Raul? Do you want to do for all four siblings?
yeah. We could get all four siblings on the show.
Oh, okay. I'll mention add Jenna to the show as well.
So
And
I just
We
mentioned
didn't, we didn't, we
Kevin.
didn't talk about the
Oh.
Phillies. What do you think about the Phillies? Looks like they're going to try to run it back again this year with the same,
they
pretty much the same
they
team.
they signed Kyle Schwarber. They signed that new guy from Texas
Yeah,
Rangers,
Garcia.
I'm,
Adolis
I'm,
Garcia.
I'm
Garcia.
waiting. I'm waiting for them to sign JT Real Muto back because he's a hell of a catcher, and there's
Yeah.
nobody. There's nobody around that can handle a pitching staff like he can. Plus, he has the top number of pop. You know, they talk about pop with a catcher on a throwing the ball on a steal, runner steal. The pop is when they get the ball and they jump up
Yeah.
and come up with the ball. He still has the highest rating.
Charlie, do you like the guy they signed from Texas Rangers, Adolis Garcia?
Well, I've never seen him play, so I'll tell you
I
about that
I
after I see him
Yeah.
play.
I heard
He's like a Kyle Schwarber type. He hits for power, but I think like his batting average is like around 230, 235, somewhere in there. He strikes out as much as Schwarber does and doesn't have the same on base percentage though.
Yeah, but Schwarber hits for average. I'll say. I mean, he's hit the ball more. You know, regular hits. You know, extra base hits and stuff like that. I mean, he still strikes out a lot, but he's different than when he was a leadoff guy and his batting average is 199. I
I,
think his batting average is something like 260 now,
I
somewhere in there.
I think they need to trade Nick Castellanos
Well, they're going
and
to
Yeah.
now.
trade. They should also look into trading um Alex Bohm,
Who's going to replace him?
Alex Aiden Miller probably.
No,
Get Bregman.
no. If they got Bregman, then they could trade him
Yeah.
because
I
Bregman.
would love to. I would love to see Bregman in here over
Oh,
Bone.
so would I. I would love it because he's a ball player, Bregman. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a real baseball player. You know, he's not a prima donna. So if they got Bregman to replace Bohm, that's something. But not bringing somebody up from the farm to play third base on a team that wants to make it to the playoffs and win the World Series. Do you agree with me, Chet?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you guys think about Justin Crawford?
That I haven't seen him play. I mean, he's
Nobody's
AAA.
nobody's seen him play. That's the thing about Dombrowski. He doesn't believe in calling up any prospects.
Yeah, he
Phillies
sits
were
on.
like the only team that didn't call anybody up last year.
Yeah. I think Bryson Stott was the last minor leaguer that the Phillies brought up onto the team, I believe. Bryson Stott, the second
Yeah.
baseman, I think, but I don't know. But in order to uh, handle Alec Bohm's job, the Phillies would need to get a guy that that can hit in clutch, be a
Yep.
clutch hitter like Bregman.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, the other guy, Alec Boehm, can smack the ball all over the ball yard, but if something ticks him off a certain way, he loses his head and then he's gone for the rest of the day. You
Yeah.
can't have that playing third base.
Ken,
But
I should have told you on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Oaks in, at Oaks there was a Philly sports show, and they had like all these players come to sign autograph. Like
Oh really?
Jerome Bettis was there, Heinz Ward, Jim Kelly,
Oh
uh,
wow.
Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, uh, Carl Crawford, Justin Crawford, Andre Reed, and there was some more people that was there.
Oh wow! I wish I had known. I would have loved to have gone to that. Was that this
Yeah.
past weekend?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
The bus, Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
Jerome Bettis. We'll put Jerome Bettis in center field.
Mr. Chet, do you have any motivational quote for the viewers, or do you have any?
Yeah, my favorite quote,
Or,
which I
or do you have any advice for young married couple
He's getting ready to.
like myself and William and Trevor and all?
well, I'll give you one quote that I actually gave it to my daughter in a necklace, and the quote reads that fear kills more dreams than failure ever will.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because once you're afraid, you just don't want. You're not ready to make that next step, and that
Yeah.
always destroys dreams.
Absolutely.
But well, Chet, it's been great to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Hey,
I love
Chet,
that.
Kevin said he would love to be on our show on January 21st, and he said Ryan might be hard. He told me that Ryan works crazy hours.
Yeah, Ryan will never be able to do it with his hours, but maybe you can talk Kevin into doing it, and Trevor.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully, and Jenna too. We're gonna try to get Jenna too. So
ask Trevor about some of the parties that he used to have at the house here. We always hear about him from all his friends every now and then.
Yeah,
There's the news
I know
stories at the
Mrs. Coupe said no, not to be on the show for her, right? She said no, right?
Maybe I'll talk her into it. Maybe she'll do it.
It's for us. And Chet, can you do us a big favor? Because we don't ask our guests that often. Would you like to share our link on our show? Because right now we have 410 subscribers. So we're trying to get to 500. If you're more than welcome to do that for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I just remember to ask them that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Thank you very much.
William, can you do the closing statement?
Sure thing.
Wait. There's one more question I have for Chet. What do you think about the Sixers this year?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, right now they're in third place? I think they're in.
They're in, I think, 5th or 6th place.
Yeah, but they're doing. I'll tell you, I love VJ Edgecombe. And how about Paul George poured in 35 the other night?
Yeah.
Embiid had his best game of the season the other night. He had what, 38 or 39? Yeah, I think so. I think the Sixers are trending up for sure. At least they're fun to watch again now, anyway.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. I like when they wear the black jerseys from the old times, like when Iverson used to play. I like the black jersey. I think they should continue wearing those jerseys.
I wish they would get rid of that NBA Cup, though. I think that's the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah.
Why are you having a tournament in the middle of the regular season? Makes no sense.
That's a kind of weird. It's kind of strange. It's always kind of strange to me.
Yeah, it makes no sense, and it's pointless, really.
It takes their head right out of the game. They're playing and go from playing in the season to a tournament and then back to the season again.
Yeah, it's the most absurd thing I've ever seen in sports. But
Mr. Coupe, one of my former coworker, he's a good friend of mine. Also, his name is Kevin Mitchell. Him and his wife, they own a real estate business.
Oh, okay. What's it called?
I forget the name of it, but they.
I thought you were going to tell me they wanted to buy a house from me, but I guess not.
No, they own a real estate business. It's called, I think, real estate. They're real estate sales agent. I forget the name of it.
Okay. Well, before we leave, Chet, I would like to take you up on your offer sometime. I really would.
Absolutely. We'll wait till the weather gets a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what we could do, Charlie, if you want, is where do you live?
I live in Willow Grove.
Willow Grove. Okay. So there's indoor simulators we could go to. There's one right in North Wales, which might be like, sort of in between for us, for you and me. If you want to
Okay.
meet there, we can meet there sometime. And
All right.
that's a good place to start.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
William,
Uh,
can you do the closing statement?
Sure thing, as always. Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of Rockin' and Raw and the Three Amigos tonight. Please subscribe to our channel and remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you. Have a great night. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll be back in 2 weeks on January 7th for our next episode for our show. And have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Wait, before we wrap things up, we have to sing the Fly Eagle Fly song.
Yeah.
oh, not again.
Fly Eagle
Go
Fly
fly
on the road
to
to
victory.
victory.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly
Oh.
for a touchdown.
Down 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low.
And watch
Watch
out.
our Eagles go.
Go.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
On the
Road to victory.
EAGLES.
L-E-S.
Eagles.
Eagles.
For the last time for
Eagles.
2025.
Oh, wow. This
I
is
got-
our closing show of the year, isn't it?
I got one song for the viewers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deck the hall with Christmas jolly. Fa la 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 la. It's the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la.
Keep going, Rahul.
That was good.
You were doing good, man. Don't jump off now.
That's all.
Okay. Chet, well, somehow I'll get your number off of these guys, or maybe after the holidays we could get together.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chad, can I share can me and Raul share your number with Charlie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again, guys, for having me.
Happy
It was fun.
holidays.
Thank you
Happy
very
holidays.
much.
All right. Happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for being on our show.
We'll talk to you next year.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
I'll see you
Okey-doke.
next year.
All right.
We'll see you at the parade.
Happy holidays to your family, Chad.
Yes.
See you at the Eagles parade this year again.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope so in February. Let's hope so. Let's cross
Even
our fingers.
Even if they get knocked out of the playoffs, I think they should still have a parade. What do
Yeah.
you think, Will?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good
All
night.
right,
Good
see
night.
you guys.
See
All
you. See you on the show in the new year, first week of January.
See
All
you.
right, all right. Close the show so the
Yeah,
man can
and our
get
next
up.
guest for our next episode for the new year, James' sister Ashley's going to be on our show. James. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys. See you.